Alright everyone, this is going to be the video that everyone is wanting. This is going to be a two-part video, because the first video, this one, will be on how to play the advanced system, and the second one is the betting system that we're going to use and how we're going to use it. And I guarantee you none of y'all have ever even thought about doing it this way. But let's go ahead and get started. We're going to wait for our first 6 results to show up. And then we will start betting. So we got a banker, a player. And this is on that B&B simulation virtual betting. So we'll kind of keep it like this for a little while so that you can see, because there's 2 parts of this that you need to look at. Not only do you need to look at the I don't know what this top plate's called, the bead road, and then the one right below it, the long road. No, yeah, it's no, up here on the very top one, the very top row. I forget what they call that, but I'm going to use that plate and the bead road plate, the first 2, the top one and the bottom one. So let's go ahead and kind of keep it right there. Okay, so we got banker, player. Let's see what this one's going to be. And like I said, okay, let's pause it here. Okay, that is what we call, the first 6 is what I call the shoe pattern. We will bet that pattern all the way across the shoe. Okay, now when I came up with this system, it was intended for $100 win, and that was it. Then I increased it to $200 a win, and that was it. Well, after a little study and research, I found out that I can make a lot more money, or the same amount of money, in a quicker time. So this is how it is played out. Okay, so our first bet, we're not going to worry about what the unit size is. Okay, let's not worry about the unit size. Let's just go for units. Because everyone will be betting at different denominations. Some have a $5 table, some have a 10, 15, 25, 100. And you big rollers, you know, they can bet $50,000 a hand. Well, good on you. But anyway, we're just going to use units. Okay, so we're going to bet $25 on banker, and let's go with it. See if we win. Like I said, this is a virtual betting shoe, so it's going to take a little time, but we don't have to watch the whole thing. I will go all the way to the end so that you can see, and we'll walk through it, how much we won and how much we didn't win. Okay, so it's a loss. So now we're going to bet 2 units on player. 2 units on player. And I'm just going to keep track over here of how many times I win. And like I said, we're going to use the B plate that's on there. Okay, we got a win. That's 1. Okay. Now this is, like I said, this is the advanced system. And the first way I'm going to show you as far as betting is going to be the Martingale system. But we all know that the Martingale system is a very dangerous system to use. You have to use caution with it. You have to be comfortable with it. And you have to have full understanding of the risk that you are fixing to take, because all the information that you see on the screen right now is everything in the past. That's the past. It's not the future. The future could be anything. It could be bankers from here on out. It could be players from here on out. There's no freaking telling. But anyway, we got 1 unit. So now you keep the betting sequence going. You don't stop. So now our first bet is going to be on row 7, spot 3. We're going to bet $25 on player. Or 1 unit on player. Excuse me, 1 unit on player. And you just go through the whole shoe until you get, it's a tie. So we bet $25 on player, spot 4, row 7. And this is just going straight through the shoe. Keep going. As soon as you get a win, you start all over again, 25, 50, 100, 200, whatever your betting units are. Okay? So we bet, okay, we lost. So now we're going to bet $50 on player in row 7, spot 5. And you're going to repeat this process until you get your $100 win, $200 win, or whatever it is that you're looking for. I highly recommend 200-300, and that's it. Okay, and we got a win, so that's another win. Okay, so now we're going to bet $25 on banker, row 7, spot 6. We're going to bet $25 on banker. We've already won 2 units. And of course, if you bet on banker, you're going to have to pay commission, and that's expected. It's no big deal. Okay, so we lost. So now we're going to go up here to the top of this next row, and we're going to bet $50 on banker, or 2 units on banker. I'm used to playing that $25 table, so just know we're going by units, not by paper money size. And okay, we lost, so that's 25.50. Now we're going to bet $100 on player. And of course, if you know the Martingale system, you bet, and you're going to win your initial $25. So you got a lot of rest. So $25.50, we got $100 on player. And we lost it. Okay, so now we're going to go to 200 on player. Like I said, this is why you have to understand the Martingale system, and you got to be willing to take that risk. If you're not comfortable with the Martingale system, then I recommend you do the Labuschaire. Labuschaire works good. Okay, and we got our win. Now we're going to bet $25 on player. We already got 3 units. All we're looking for is 1 more unit and call it a day. You got your $100 win, or whatever you're going after. You can make a lot of money playing it this way. Okay, $25 on player. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so it won. Okay, so we had 25, 50, 100. We won 200. Okay, then we just bet $25 on player, and we just won that one. That's 4 units. Now we're going to bet $25 again on player, row 13, spot number 5. And I hope y'all can keep up with this. And I wish I could make another video to show y'all. Okay, we lost $25, so now 1 unit. So now we bet 2 units on banker. We got 2 units on banker, and we win. So we get our win there. Okay, that's 5 units we've won, minus the commission, no big deal. Now we go back to the top, $25 on banker. This is one of the betting systems that you can use, and this is the dangerous one. Okay, we lost. So now we bet 2 units, row 19, spot number 2. We're going to bet $50 on player. Okay, we lost. So now we're going to bet 4 units on player. And we got our win. So now we're going to go row 19, spot number 4, bet $25 on player. You're going to follow the shoe pattern, but you're just going to bet continuously until you get to your goal win that you're looking for. I do not recommend you to be greedy. Do not be greedy. $25, and we got our win. So we bet another unit on player, row 19, spot number 5. $1 unit on player, and we lost. So now we're going to bet 2 units on banker, because row number 1, spot number 6 is banker. So we Martingale, and we go to 2 units on banker. Okay, we lost. Now we go to 4 units at the top of the row again, on banker. Now it's for 4 units. 4 units on banker. And we got our win. Of course, you got to pay a commission on it. Okay, and then now we're going to do $25 on player. Row 25, spot number 2. We're going to bet $25 for 1 unit on player because in row 1, spot number 2 is player. And we lost. Now we're going to bet 2 units on player. Follow the shoe pattern. And we got lost. 1, 2. Now we're gonna. Oh, we got a win. That's a win. So we got another unit. Let me stop right here. Okay. I hope you understand how this works. You just continuously do the shoe pattern. As soon as you get a win, you start the betting progression all over, no matter where you're at. So we had 1 unit. No, we had 1 unit, 2 unit, 4 unit, 8 units. No, wait a second. Oh, I'm getting confused here. On row 19, our last win was on player. So we bet 1 unit, 2 unit, then we bet 4 units and we won. Then we bet 1 unit, we lost, and we bet 2 units, and then we won. So as of right now, you have won 5, 6, 7, 8. You have won 9 units. Just that quick, 9 units. Or whatever your bankroll is, or whatever your win goal is. I highly and strongly encourage whoever uses this system, with this betting system, please use extreme caution. You must be aware of what you're fixing to get yourself into, because just say, for example, on row 25, we won on the very first one, which is banker, right? Say we lost the rest of that row. That's 5. And then we lose the rest of that row until we get down to the bottom and we finally win again. That's 10 units or 10 bets of Martingale. Most of our bankrolls won't, you can barely make it, but you won't sustain it. If you don't get it, then you're dead. So that's why I say betting this way is extremely dangerous. Okay, I'm going to go fast forward this to the end of the shoe. Okay, so we can see it. We're going to stop it. Let's let it. Okay, we're going to... Oh, shoot. Let's just pause it right there. Okay? Now, when you're playing this system continuously, the shoe pattern, you have to watch the row above you. I don't know what this road's called. I forget what's a long road, short road. It's a freaking road, right? Look at number 2. You got 1, 2, 3. You got 4 players. Okay, that plays into effect when you're down here betting, because if you get over here to row 34 and you're in a betting progression and you've lost on row 32 both times, right? Say you the wrong answer, right? So you're already down 2. Now you're betting. Now you got this run of bankers coming. So if your bet is on banker, you can look and say, okay, well, it's fixing to go on a run, maybe, right? Because from row 34 forward, we can't see that yet, but we're assuming that it's going to go on a run, right? So it's important to watch the road up above when you're doing the shoe pattern to see, okay, is this going to be, what's the probability of, like, I can't do it. Okay, I can. Okay, here we got a banker. This last result is a banker, right? Which is a banker, which right now at the end of it, 73, 74, 75, I consider that would be a chop. So I'm expecting it to be a player. But if on the shoe pattern, it also says it should be player. So I feel confident in whatever my bet is to make that bet. Let's see what it is. But we're thinking it's going to be a chop, so we're going to bet on player. That's why I watched that road up above to see the runs. Okay, and we lost. Okay, so well, it was banker again. Okay, so in our betting progression, because we won on the second on 73, we won the first bet, we won the second bet. Now we've lost 2, but according to our history, and that's all this is up here, is just history that's happened in the past. The last 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times, it's gone past 3, right? So you could, I paused it. So you could, you know what I'm saying, you have to, I don't know if I'm explaining this right. I watched that road, so I know what to expect, what's coming up, so I'll know in advance, hey, I might go on a long Banker Street, especially with all them players in the first row. You know, you might run on that streak and be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to watch both of them to keep an eye on. That gives you an idea of what you're up against. You know, am I fixing to lose the next 3, 4, 5 hands in a row because they're all players and it's on a banker run? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm explaining this right. I know my system, I know how to play it, I know what I look for, and I hope y'all understand that. You got to use both roads. Mainly keep the bead road, but the long road, you want to look at it as a reference to see what it has happened in the past. When was the last banker run? When was the last player run? Is it choppy? That helps you down here when you make your bets, okay? So I hope everyone understands how the shoe pattern is played continuously with your betting progression. Again, I like the Martingale system or the Labouchere. Both of them work good with the shoe pattern. Excuse me. So I hope that y'all understand it, and if you don't, I will try to more explain it. But being that the Martingale system is such a dangerous system to play, I'm going to show you another way to bet this system using the Martingale system. And when you use it, you're looking for about $150 per shoe is what you'll get. Depending on when you stop, you can start the process over again when I show you how to do that. And I'm going to have to use a piece of paper and a pen to demonstrate how to use the Martingale system, but not the way that we just used it there continuously. Okay, that'll be in another video to show you how to use the Martingale system on the shoe pattern. And again, it is still, you won't be in no big debt as far as the betting progression when you're using the Martingale system. Okay, so that'll be in another video. I'll try to come up with something, a way to do it, just to explain it to y'all, how to use the Martingale a different way than the natural way, the way that we always do it. No matter what, win or lose, we're going to bet, you know, 1 unit, 2 unit, 4 units, 8, 16, 32, 64, 108, or whatever the hell the number, 128. And we're done, right? I'm going to show you how to make that Martingale last longer and not have that much trouble. Just sitting here looking at what I see in front of me right now, looking at the bead plate, because that's what we're going to use. That's what we're going to use, is the bead plate with the top one. But as far as, now see, the most we would have been is on the first row. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. We went on the fourth bet, second row, first bet, third row, first bet, fourth row, second bet, first row, first bet, first row, second bet. And I'll explain how that works. And when you see it, you'll be like, and if you play Pi-Cal poker, this betting strategy that I'm going to show you in another video, you can literally just make as much money as you really want to. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'll say that for another video, another day. I want to get this one out. Enough people have requested it, and I finally had enough time to do it. And again, if you understand it, great. If you don't, I will try to make another video uh, explaining it more in detail, or I'll play longer in the shoe and explain it as I go continuously. But for right now, phase one is of the advanced system is how to play the shoe pattern continuously. You just keep playing it continuously. It don't matter. You don't stop. You keep going until you have reached your win goal. And please, gentlemen and ladies and viewers, do not abuse this system. Do not get greedy with this system. This system is designed for, depending on how you play and what it is, you know, to easily win 10%, 20%, 30% to win. The longer you play this system, eventually karma will see that you're being greedy and will flip them cards on you, and if you use the Martingale system, it will get you. I recommend to not go past row 49. If you got your win and you're at the row 49 start, that'd be the last row I would play for that shoe. I'm not going to, if I already got my win and I ended on a win, I'm not going to play no more of that shoe, because I don't want to get caught in a bullshit run that I can't back up, or I don't know when the shoe's going to end. So, but anyway, I'm going to cut this video short. If you have any comments, please let me know. I'll try to be more clarified in explaining exactly how to play the shoe pattern continuously, use the Martingale system. And I'm going to make another video, which is, it's almost like top secret, I would say. I love it so much. How to use the Martingale system, playing this system, and never get yourself into a big hole. Put it like that. Alright? Alright, y'all. Until next time, have fun, enjoy, be safe.